Hi guys, welcome to another art vlog. This is a bit of a different one this month. We're going to do a plan with me, simply because I've just had my birthday and I've been given some amazing products by some other local small businesses here in the UK, and I wanted to test them out and do a really nice kind of plan with me, set up my very first bullet journal. I've never done bullet journaling before, but I felt so inspired by the products that other small businesses have been making, and watching their YouTube videos and following them on Instagram of them creating these products, and I really wanted to give it a go. So join me as we set up my very first bullet journal. But before we do any of that, we need to have a look at our the little goodies that I've got. I've got some other pens that I already have, but I just want to show you what I got given for my birthday. Now obviously I have unwrapped it because it were birthday presents, but I've kept all the kind of packaging and everything so you could see it. So to start off, first of all, the bullet journal itself, I have this lovely bullet journal from Rebel Jones Design. You can see it comes in this lovely box. It's really, really soft to touch. Now, I do believe that these are now sold out in her shop, but I do believe that she is going to be doing a new Kickstarter at some point to raise funds to get some more, which I really think the quality is amazing. But I love the box. I love the kind of holographic effect on it. Then inside we've got this lovely thank you card. It says to Stephen because that's my husband, and he's the one who ordered it for me as a present. But I've kept the stickers that was on the packaging because I thought we could put this in the bullet journal. I thought this would be fun. So this is what was on the envelope as it came. And then this is her logo that was on the tissue paper as well. So I've kept those so we can use those. And then this is her collectible thank you card. She switches this up every, I don't know, probably every 150, 100 orders. So it's really, really cool. Yes, and then that's the thank you note on the back. So I thought we could use that in our bullet journal. I've got this really cool matte mirrored sticker of the Instax camera. I love it. So find home for that in here. And this is a freebie sticker. So if you order from her website, you get a freebie sticker every month. And this is the freebie sticker. Really, really happy with that one. And I've got some weekly planner sheets. So this will be kind of vital in setting up our bullet journal. So I'm really happy. You can see we're going for a pink aesthetic. Pink is my favorite color. And then this is the bullet journal itself. Honestly, guys, the quality of this is phenomenal. First of all, look how chunky that is. And I look at that, those rainbow colours on the holographic on the edge. It's so, so soft. It's got this elasticated like closing on it, which is brilliant. And 2 ribbon bookmarks, which is amazing. So if you want a different list at the back and the front, like you've got 2 bookmarks. So inside, got this journal belongs to, so we're going to fill that in together. Then on the pages, he's got these dotted pages, but they're not too in-your-face dots, which I really like. So I'm thinking that I'm going to be using this bullet journal for planning, but also for sketching out project designs and things like that. And obviously you don't want the dots too in your face and ruining the drawing. So I think this is perfect. Honestly, the quality is just so amazing. So this is going to be the bullet journal that we set up today. So yeah, so, so happy with that one. That's Rebel Jones Design. Becca from Rebel Jones is just so lovely as well. So please do go check her out. Now let's have a look at a couple of other, so we've got 2 other little businesses. Next one is Print by Millie. This is her thank you card. Again, she does a collectible thank you card that she switches up every so ever, like 100 orders. And this is her cute little washi tape that was on the package. I think it's the cutest washi tape I've ever seen. So yeah, so we can use this. Again, we've got the pink going on, which I love. And I love her branding. So on her glassine bags, she has this really cute sticker. I don't know if that's going to focus. I don't know if I can do a close-up of it, but it's so, so cute. It's like a little cartoon of her, and it's obviously like in a little Sacra flower, which is lovely. So in here was actually an enamel pin, which I've actually got on my denim jacket now. It was the Leave Me Alone print pin, if you know it. Have a look on our website. It's a beautiful little like leaf with some glitter on it. It's really cool. So that's her logo. But I thought we could use the backing card in the bullet journal. And here's some stickers, again, that we're going to use. Because we are getting into autumn now. Look how cool these are. So we've got a super, super cute little pumpkin. And a pumpkin spice latte. Look how cute they are. I don't know if you can see on the camera. I don't know if it's going to pick it up. But it's got like this amazing texture to it, because these are kind of like waterproof vinyl stickers. But it's got amazing texture to it, which I think is so, so cute. Look how cute that pumpkin is. So I can't wait to use those. And then in here, we have some planner stickers, which is what we need because we're setting up a bullet journal. We have the mushroom patch sticker sheet. And then we also have happy house plants. And these are really cool because you can put the plants on the shelves, which I think is so cool. I've not seen that done before. So these are the sticker sheets we're going to be using as well. So that's Prints by Millie. I just love supporting other small businesses and artists. I think it's so, so important. And then last but not least, it's Catnip. And this one is Packaged by Love by Mike. So I've kept this because I want to use the sticker. Again, of course I've opened it because it was my birthday. Again, another collectible thank you card. I think this is such a great idea because you don't want to just be throwing away your thank you cards, and to switch it up every so many orders, you can keep it as prints on your wall, or like I said, I want to incorporate it into my bullet journal so I can keep them forever. But I love this design. Yeah, thank you. So got that one. And then planner stickers. So we're going to use this. We're going to use everything, guys. Nothing's going to go to waste. But I think it's also a special way of remembering my birthday as well. So I've got Puddin the dog in the Sacra stickers, and I love this because he reminds me so much of my parents' Shih Tzu Alfie. He's gold and white as well, so every time I look at Puddin, I just think of Alfie. And then I've also got this one, which for the weekly goals and stuff, I thought that would go really nicely with the other stickers that I got from Rebel Jones in terms of laying out the kind of like daily, weekly planner side of the bullet journal. So yes, those are all our supplies, guys. I'm so, so excited to get going. Like I said, I want to make use of all these odd stickers, thank you cards. I don't want anything to go to waste, because I just think these small businesses go into so much effort designing all of this packaging. I don't want to go to waste. So let me go and put the kettle on, have a cup of tea, sit down, and let's get planning for September and for the rest of this year. I kind of like the idea of doing it now because, like, new academic year. I've just done a new shop update, so I'm planning for my next shop update, planning for Christmas, lots of planning for Christmas, obviously with the business, but also personally, presents. We're hosting Christmas, so Christmas dinner, Christmas cards, all that kind of fun stuff. And really, do you need an excuse to just use pretty stationery? I don't think so. So let's make a cup of tea, put a kettle on if you're watching, sit down, and let's plan together. Okay guys, so I've got my cup of tea and we're ready to get going. So I don't have I have a rough plan of what I want to do. Disclaimer before we start, my little baby is napping at the moment, so this is probably going to be broken up into a couple of parts. It will seem seamless to you, there won't be any gaps in between, but if you see the footage cut in and out, it's when he's woken up. So, so my bullet journal is here. So what I want to get from this is I want to create a journal where I can keep everything all together. So all to do with my small business, anything to do with life in general, just so it's all in one place. Because the great thing about this bullet journal from Rebel Jones is it's so thick, you can get a lot in it. So let's set it up together. So to begin with, we want to start doing a title page, and I want to have it like a key page so that I have kind of all the different symbols and maybe color coding that I'm going to use, because I've got a bunch of pens here. So I've got these Mildliners that I'm going to use. So they're like kind of highlighters, and they've got another thicker bit at the other end. So these are kind of two-ended. So they've got like a felt tip and then like a highlighter. So I've got some colours of those. So I want to use those for kind of colour coding. This is just another zebra biro. And I've got a couple of Sharpies as well. So we're going to make it look super, super pretty. And I've got obviously all those stuff from the small business that I've already shown you. Then in addition to that, I've got some washi tapes. So this is kind of a mixture. This washi tape dispenser is from Amazon. These two washi tapes I believe actually came with it. These two washi tapes I think are from Illustrated Faith, and this one's from Holy Hope. I'm going to tag as many supplies as I can down below. This is a great little washi tape dispenser. Also grabbed a few items from a local stationery shop. So I've got these kind of weekly schedules that I can stick in to make it a bit easier. I've got some lovely marbled post-it notes that we can stick in, and these really cute lolly shaped post-it notes, just to kind of make the planner look really, really nice. Other supplies that I've already got, these are from Hobbycraft. So I'm not sure if I'm going to use all these, but this is just the supplies I've got so far, and I'm just going to see where it takes us. I'm one of these people that don't plan too much. I really want to be kind of inspired by my thoughts at the time and just kind of go with the flow. So we'll see what happens. So these are like photo frames. So it's what you can put like little photos in to make them a bit look like Polaroids. So I'm not sure if I'm going to use those, but they're cute. These again is just some stickers that I thought were really cute. These are like die cut notelets. This might look good on the title page. And I've got these envelopes as well. I might put a couple of these in here so I can just keep stickers or anything in my journal. So there we are. These are all from Hobbycraft. And then I have this little tweezer. This came free actually with my glue gun from Amazon. Craft scissors in case we need to cut anything down. This is from Amazon. Very, very sharp, so be careful when you're using these ones, but they are very, very good for craft stuff. And I've got like this little notelet, as you see, testing out my pens, little notelet of post-it notes, and I've had this for ages, so I can't tell you where that's from. And the good old Pritt stick. Can't do anything without a Pritt stick. So those are supplies. Let's see how far we get before baby wakes up the first time, but we'll just keep rolling with it. So if my outfit changes, if the colours, lighting changes and stuff, we know we've moved on to a different day, but we're just going to work our way through. And good old cup of tea. So let's start off with the title page. I just love this journal. Dream, plan, do. How inspiring is that? So this journal belongs to you. So it's already got quite a cute title page, which is really, really nice. So I don't actually need to use one of those other die cut notelets because we can decorate it. I'm just looking at this because do you know when you open journals, the first page is kind of glued to it, so it doesn't flap very easily. So I was thinking maybe we could use that for something. Anyway, let's think about that in a second. So let's make this look a little bit prettier by colouring in it a little bit, and let's have a look. Maybe we can do some doodles as well. And then I think I'm going to stick one of those envelopes on the other side here to keep stickers in and stuff. Or maybe I could use that on these pages and use this as kind of like a bit more display for some of the pictures. We need to think this through. Maybe we do need to make a plan. Let me do this first page. I'll probably time lapse it so this video isn't going to be like 2 hours long, and then we'll make a plan. So I did a little bit off camera, so just to catch you up, this is the main page that I've got it at the moment. So so it's Sophie and Marie and Sophie in Somerset. So this is going to be a personal and a small business bullet journal. And on here, this is kind of like my little homage to other small businesses. So I've got the free sticker that I got with from Rebel Jones Design with this planner. I've got other little stickers that have come with the packaging of other small businesses. So I've got Emily Harvey Art, I've got Prince by Millie. This is the package with Love by Mike from Catnip. And then we've got a couple of Rebel Jones. I thought she deserved 2 spots, seeing this is her bullet journal. And on the other page, I've stuck in one of those envelopes, and inside I've got my spare stickers. So I've got these 2 stickers here that I've got from Prince by Millie that I haven't found homes for yet. So I thought that's quite a cute spot for little stickers. And I've decorated it with the washi tape that was on the packaging from Emily Harvey Art and Prince by Millie. And then up here I've cut out the little emblem that Prince by Millie uses on her kind of big business, small business stuff. And it's kind of like her logo. Now I know it's Prince by Millie, so it's a little image of Millie, but actually it kind of isn't dissimilar to looking like me, i.e. long brown hair and glasses. So I put her there, and I put a little one of my stickers, these ones. I've just put, a goal is just a dream without a plan. So like a little bit of inspiration for this bullet journal, because obviously the bullet journal is called Dream Plan Do. And the whole point of using this bullet journal is so that I can write down my goals, write down the steps in order to reach those goals, and to break down my tasks into small bite-sized chunks for my week, so that I can make my dreams a reality. So I thought that was like a little inspiration there on the first page, and I've left space deliberately so that I can continue to add to it when I get stuff from small businesses, because you know when you get these lovely, obviously you get the lovely thank you cards, I've got them somewhere, you know, like the lovely thank you cards that you get from people that you might want to put on your wall, but like this one from Catnip, I've got 2 of those because I ordered them from her myself, and then obviously I got it for my birthday. So when you have duplicate of things or just little stickers and they put so much effort into their packaging, I kind of want to keep that. So this is a great way to keep it safe. So it's going to be like a bullet journal and a planner, but also kind of a bit like a scrapbook. So that is the first page, and then I have gone ahead, and you said I said I had that awkward page and I never really know what to do with it. What I've done is I've cut it out and I've cut it down to size, and I've made like a little pocket. So I've just glued it on these 2 sides. I put a bit of washi tape because it looks a bit messy there, and that's the thank you card from Prince by Millie. I put a little look inside. I thought it's a good place to keep kind of, you know, when you've got obviously your planner stickers, you can just slide it in the side and just keep them in there. That one doesn't quite fit, but these ones do. There we are, like that. So I thought that was quite a good use of an awkward page. So that's where we're up to now. So this page, I decided this is going to be our key code page. So where we're going to have all the symbols that we're going to use in the bullet journal and different colour codings. So let's get started on the key code page. So I want to make this super, super cute. So I'm thinking I might use maybe some of these, because looking at the colours that I've got. So these are my Mildliner highlighters. So these are probably what I'm going to use to highlight stuff and colour code stuff, I would imagine. So have I got all the colours? I think I do. Obviously these are a lot brighter. Yeah, so let's use those. And then maybe we can use this. This is cute. So yeah, this was just like 99p from my local stationery shop. So to use sticky notes, and obviously you just stick them, because they're only sticky at one end, just stick them down completely on your page. It's a good way of kind of embellishing it. So let's go ahead. I'm probably gonna, a lot of this is going to be time lapse. I was going to talk you through everything, but they're probably going to be snippets of me talking and just time lapse, because you don't want me yabbering on the whole time. And equally, I don't have this is my first bullet journal, so I am kind of learning as I go as well. So let's just skip forward and you can see how this page turns out. Okay guys, so now we're going to be on to, I think we're going to do the reading pages now. So I want to have a to be read kind of list and a page to record the books that I actually have read and maybe the favourite quotes from those books, or a little book review or something like that. So what I was thinking might be cute, because we have these stickers from Prints by Millie with little bookshelves. Obviously they're designed for the little plants to sit on the bookshelves, but what if we had the shelves on the page and then we were able to kind of draw on our little books onto there? What do we think about that? I think we should maybe try and give it a go. So let's do a little title. Shall we use the lolly, or how about the marble one? think maybe the marble one might be quite good, although it does take up quite a lot of room. Maybe we could have these on here. Okay, let's go with the lollies. So if I had one like that, maybe I'll stick these down properly in a minute. Let's lay it out. So then we'll have the books underneath and we'll like do little books on the bookshelves, and then over here we can maybe have a list of the books that we've read. Maybe, how about maybe these? Would that be enough room? See, that doesn't give enough room to really write much. Maybe we could have some of these. That's only 4 books. Unless we made little custom ones with the mushrooms maybe. Or we could just fill up the page with lots of little ones like this, and then if you didn't have much to write about the books, you could just write, you know, just the name of the book in them. Okay, so that's a little bit of a rough idea. Or maybe I could just maybe mark out some ones with the washi tape. Let's have a little play and then let's see how these pages turn out. bullet journal. I'm really happy with how it's turned out actually. So on the left here we've got my to be read list. So I've put those bookshelves on, added a few of the plants and a little catnip sacra little flower. And I've drew on some books on the shelves and wrote on the books that I want to read first, next of all. And then I've used these stickers from Rebel Jones, just as a couple of notes on the bottom. So if, you know, I don't know about you, if you read a book, you might want to read the next one in the series, or it might lead you on to something of the same genre. So I can make notes in there about the books that I want to read after I finish these ones. And this is my page where I'm going to record the books that I have read. So I'm thinking this journal is going to take me for the next kind of academic year, which is why I've done September 23 to August 24. And I thought I can make a list of the books here. I was going to put the mushrooms on, and I think I probably will as I write the titles on, but I didn't want to put them on first because obviously sometimes you get short titles, sometimes you get long titles, so I didn't want to restrict myself on space, but I probably will use these as kind of like bullet marks. And then I've put these little speech bubbles around the edge to write in little quotes that might be related to the book or any comments. And I can just do little arrows to link them up to the various book titles. So I'm really happy with how they look actually. I like the colour scheme that's going on here. So next I want to look at recording. These are going to be my goals. So I want a goals page, and then each week I can kind of do like a little update of where I am on my goals. And the most important thing is when you're setting goals is to break them down into bite-sized chunks. So I want to put the goals, but then also the steps in order to get there, because after all, this is a dream plan do bullet journal. So we need a plan in order to make our dreams a reality. So I need a title, and then I need to break down the goals. I'm not sure how many goals I'm going to have on this page. If you think maybe I've got business goals regarding the shop, maybe a personal goal or a reading goal. Let's have a look what I got under here. So I've got these kind of ones. How many of these would fit on a, so I could have, well, they actually fit quite nicely. And if I had a title, maybe I could have one here. That might work quite nicely. What if I did the flower the other way? That looks nice actually. And then kind of have maybe a title. Do I have one in a similar, well, that's quite big. That's quite big again. Maybe I just go with the marble. The marble fits in quite well. And then I can maybe decorate it with some of the pudding stickers. That kind of goes with the colour scheme. Right, okay, so I'm going to have my title here, and I'm going to have 3 main goals. So I can maybe write the goal at the top and then break it down into a couple of steps. And then I can revisit these steps each month. And then each week, because I think what I'm going to do is after this page, these goal spread, I'm then going to have like a monthly overview, and then we'll get into the weekly spreads. And then this is something that you just keep coming back to and keep revisiting each month and each week. Yes, right, I think I'm quite happy with that. Let's get this stuck down and write on the goals. there we are. That's my goals page set up. I'm not going to do my goals now. I'll do that off camera when I've had time to think properly, and obviously if there's some things that are a bit personal, I'm not going to do it on camera. But you can see I've just added those little mushrooms there so I can break down the steps of the goal. So I'll write at the top the main goal and then the steps to achieve them, kind of, you know, short term, long term, or things I can be doing each week to work towards it. So I'm really happy with how that spread turned out. Used my pudding stickers and used up the Prince by Millie little potted plants. So this is going to be the overview of the month. So what I'm going to do, just make sure that's just one page, yeah. These pages are so nice and thick that you think you've got two together, but it's just one. So I'm going to do an overview. So I'm thinking what I'll do is I'll write the month at the top, and then perhaps I can use these weekly schedules. How long are they? They fit quite nicely. And then I can write any plans that I know that I've got coming up or deadlines, and it gives a good overview of the month before I then go into the individual weeks. And then that's quite a good thing to do at the start of each month. Just plan out your month in terms of using this and then go into more detail each week. So let's get going. I still need to find room for these two. These are the two thank you cards from Rebel Jones and Catnip. So maybe I might find room on this page. I'm not going to shoehorn them in. If I need to keep them, I need to keep them. But yes, so I think that's what I'm going to do. These are just post-it notes again, so I'll stick those in, and I think that will work quite nicely. So that's my monthly overview spread done. So as you can see, I've got my 5 weeks of September, and I've wrote the dates on there, and I've got my weekly goal section using the Catnip stickers. Again, I've labelled them the individual weeks of the month, so I could write in there the individual goals. I was going to use washi tape for those, but actually I think just a highlighter pen works better, and I can just write over it easily. For individual goals for individual weeks, I think this works good as a good overview. Can write any important dates or deadlines in. Got my little mushroom guys from Prince by Millie, because obviously we are going into autumn, although you wouldn't have known it from the recent heat wave. But yes, that's September overview done, and now we're moving on to the weekly planning spreads. Now, I am going to only do a week at a time, simply because I want this bullet journal to serve me for everything. So I want not just room to do my weekly to-do lists and schedules, but also room to do brain dumps of whatever's on my mind, any other lists that I've got going, and doodles of potential upcoming product launches and things like that. So what I want to do is I'm just going to do a rough weekly planning spread now, and then I'm going to alter it week by week, depends on how busy I am and what I've got going on. I think it's good to keep your journal quite flexible. Don't be too rigid with your design, just switch it up. If things don't work, you can just switch it up and change it the following week. So what I'm thinking of doing is I'm going to use the Rebel Jones planning stickers. I'm going to do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I am going to do Saturday, although I generally don't do much on a Saturday, but sometimes my lovely husband does take little man out, so I can have a little bit of peace to get some stuff done. I'm not going to do Sunday because that's a Sabbath, and that's just family day, so I don't do any work on a Sunday. And I need room for the to-do list and weekly goals. So what I'm thinking of maybe doing is having Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday to do weekly goals. And on these pages, I'm thinking of maybe having a brain dump page and then doodles for any upcoming products or anything like that. So that's a plan. I might mark it out with some washi tape. As always, it's just going to come to me as I try things out. So let's give it a go. So this will be week. So you can link it up with your weeks on here. And yeah, let's just jump right onto it and see how our little planner turns out. Okay guys, so here is a final flip through of my bullet journal so far. Obviously this is my very first bullet journal setup, so I'm sure I'm gonna grow and change things over time. So again, this is a bullet journal by Rebel Jones Design. I'll link all of these people down below. So on the first page I have this little Prints by Millie logo there with a little caption saying goal is just a dream without a plan. So as I said, this little image reminds me of me, so I put it there as a little bit of inspiration. I've got a little envelope here with some spare stickers that I haven't used, so I've popped those in there to keep them safe. Then washi tape from Emily Harvey and Prints by Millie. Here is my title page, lots of stickers from small businesses, so I can keep them safe. Over here is that pocket that I created. Again, I've got a thank you card from Prints by Millie and a sticker from Rebel Jones Design. I've used this with some washi tape just to keep things in. So I haven't used all of my planner stickers, so I can keep those safely in there and then just use them as my other spreads. I've got my key page, so this is what I'm going to use to set out my weekly planner schedule when I write them in. So I've got different color coding for business, personal, important and goals. I'm just going to highlight those using my Mildliner pens, so I'm going to use those on each page just to highlight my goal, my little tasks. And I've got symbols here, so I've just got just a dot for any task. Then I'll put a tick through that dot if it's completed. I'll put a little forward arrow sign if I'm going to move it to the next week, and a cross if it's not completed or not required anymore. So that's my simple little symbols that I'm going to use each week on my tasks. So yeah, little key page just to remember. These aren't set page like bullet journal symbols. You can use your own, but this is what I'm going to use. So color coding and little symbols. And over here I've got my to be read list. So I've got these little shelves, and I've wrote on there my little books and the titles of the books that I want to read next. I've got little notes blocks down here so I can write any extra books that I want to look into reading or buying. There will be many. I found it hard just to whittle it down to these few. Love a reading list. And over here will be my books to read. Obviously this is inspiration to make sure that I actually do complete these, and extra little bits that I can write quotes from those books. Then over the next page, this will be my goals. I love the spread with all of the little puddings, and then I can write my goal title here and the individual steps to complete those goals. So I'm going to have 3, not too big, manageable, just 3 goals there, and I love how this page turned out. Then over here, so I'm going to do this for each month, just an overview, break down all of the weeks, and then do the weekly goals for those. So I think it's a great way to plan your month right at the start and just give a good overview of any deadlines or anything. So I'm going to have fun filling that one in. And then this is a rough weekly spread that I've just done. I haven't filled it in yet, but I'll pop what we come on, so whether it's 1, 2 or 3, just so I can keep track. Pop that at the top, and then I can do my individual tasks here, again using the little bullet dots, and then using my symbols and color coding as I put on the key page. And there's room to do and weekly goals. So I'm quite happy with how this has turned out. I might change it over time, but I think it's a good start. And then I haven't done anything on the next page yet, but I plan to keep these free, just do a brain dump of anything that's on my mind, and then do doodles, like I said, of upcoming products that I might want to do. So I keep it all in one place. So I hope you've enjoyed doing this little planner setup with me. Like I said, it's my very first planner setup, so I'm sure it'll change over time. I'm hoping to do maybe I'll do a refresh at the end of the year going into the next year, and we can see how my style's changed. So yeah, I think that's a good plan. Let's set a date to review this setup and how I've used it at the end of the year as we plan for the next year. And then at the end this time next year, we'll do a whole new setup, probably a new bullet journal. I want this to be a little bit of a new series on my channel. So I'll check back in with you in December, which is scarily close. But obviously in the meantime, there'll be lots of videos on my channel, lots of different art vlogs and studio vlogs. So please do like and hit that notification bell and subscribe to my channel to continue watching all of my other videos and art vlogs. There'll be plenty, and especially hit the notification bell if you want to be notified when I do another planner setup, which again, like I said, I plan to do I plan to do a lot more of these vlogs, so please stay tuned. Thank you for watching. God bless. Love you. Bye.